Like most places, Northern Ireland has its fair share of ghost stories. But the old back road to Lisburn is one of the most ghostly populated areas in the country. Our first tale happens here at Lady Dixon's Park. It has been known for motorists passing by the entrance to the park on the Upper Malone Road to be confronted by the ghost of a gypsy woman and her baby. This ghost will suddenly throw herself in front of an oncoming car, seeming to the driver that they have knocked her down, but on stopping and looking back, the lady and the child will not be there. From Lady Dixon's we drive a short distance to cross the Drum Bridge over the Lagan and come to the village of Drumbeg. Drumbeg is home to the most famous ghost story in all Ireland, that of James Haddock, who appeared here to a friend in 1662. That story, of course, is covered in another one of our most excellently produced online documentaries. But suffice to say, if you come to Drumbeg Church today, you can still visit James Haddock's grave. From Drumbeg you drive up to Lambeg, again crossing the Lagan by the narrow bridge at Church Hill. Lambeg is also home to Ulster's most famous lady phantom, the Grey Lady, who has been sighted in every generation for the last 400 years. She walks the same beat along this road from the village to the parish church. Also, not far away, on the site of an old hospice, ghosts have been seen since the 1970s. And now we end up in Lisburn, today a city, but in the past a plantation town with some wealth resulting from the linen industry. Many visitors to Lisburn today will travel up and down Piper's Hill, but very few will know that this was the route which condemned men took on their way to the gallows at the Linen Hall. Up until the 1960s, there stood some weavers' cottages on this hill. Most of these had a haunting of one kind or another. One house had a ghost, which noisily tramped up and down the stairs every night. Another had the spirit of an old woman who appeared every night beside the kitchen fire. The third had a poltergeist, which walked heavily about, threw mirrors, bed covers, and even family members through the air. Although there are no stories of ghosts ever since the cottages were knocked down to make way for the health centre, still visitors to Piper's Hill today will admit there's something spooky in the air.